Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, we're the Whiskey Watchers, and well, I have a box, Jake.
Is it a special box?
I have a box. It's a special box. It's from the Bardstown collection.
It's a thin box.
It's a thin box, and it's this! This is the oldest Jim Beam that's ever come out of Jim Beam. It's the beamiest beam that ever beamed. This is the 20-year Jim Beam Bardstown collection. Every year the box design changes on these. One year it had a door, the next year it kind of folded down. This year,
Get the fancy.
you gotta do some fitness because it does a pull-up.
Got a fitness bottle in that box.
Right? So you pull the box out and it's in this nice little...
It's a nice hefty box too.
It is a really nice hefty box. It's got some fabric here. It's got some signatures here from Fred, Freddie, and Baker Beam.
My gosh.
Ooh, baby.
Living it up. Gold lined box. Well, you know, gold foil.
Right. So let's pop this thing out of here. And
It looks like a bottle of, help me out here. One of my favorite brands, my favorite non-Kentucky brand.
Woodinville?
Woodinville, thank you.
There you go. Here, let's
Put it up there with all the other special bottles.
put it right there for this review. So I'm really excited to try this one because everyone has been touting this. People lined up literally for almost a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road when they released this. I was going to go that day. I really was. I was going to get up at like 2 in the morning and head down there, and I didn't because I overslept.
Oh well.
Go figure. I oversleep. That's a common thing with me. I oversleep.
I reset my alarm for 10 minutes and I end up resetting it like 3 or 4 times.
So let's give this a pop here.
Is that a synthetic cork?
Yeah. Oh. All the Bardstown collection bottles are always like that. So this is nothing new. They didn't cheap out on a cork. They didn't do something absolutely crazy with the cork. Let's not cry over not cork material.
I might.
But let's do our usual thing. Let's feed the beast with this bad boy. With this 20-year-old...
109 proof. Is that what I'm reading here?
20-year-old 109 proof beam. Oh, wait. I was about to try and freehand it. That wouldn't be good.
It'd be difficult.
So...
It is dark, by the way.
It is quite dark.
But I mean, it's 20-some odd years old.
It is 20 years old, which is... There are mixed... Some people say it's like 19 years and like 10 months or something. Some reports say 20. Beam says it's 20, so
it
I'm
hovers
going with
around 20.
So I'm going with 20. We're going to say that. And we're going to put this here. Oh, I can smell it. I don't know if I can smell that or I smell this.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's effervescent.
It smells delicious.
Very effervescent.
All right.
I wonder if this is going to beat out that log still in.
From last year?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out. So, color on this thing is, like Jake said, it's a little bit darker than we would normally see a Beam product.
But it's got the extra age.
Without that, like, other than the 17-year, the Hardens Creek releases, and, well, this one, there's not a whole lot of extra aged Beam out there. But this thing is nice and dark, really, really dark, like caramel, like almost a burnt caramel.
And viscous for days.
Ooh.
Oh. They took the peanut.
They took the beaminess out of the Beam. Oh man, you get these nice roasty, toasty oak notes. You get leather, tobacco.
I still get a hit of peanut.
I can see that, like the dusty peanut shell.
Yeah, like you walked into Texas Roadhouse and you can't quite smell the steaks.
Well, Texas Roadhouse back in the day, when you just tromp on them like... You
have to watch your step because you might slip and fall on the amount of peanut shells hanging out.
Yeah. So yeah, this thing is crazy effervescent. It's very... And it's kind of fruity. I get like this cherry note, which is kind of odd for Beam. But I'm not mad about it.
Oh no, it smells fantastic, but you can only smell it for so long.
Smell it for so long. Cheers, guys.
Cheers to you watchers.
Okay. Okay.
Sweet.
Super sweet. I was about to say, who put dessert in this 20-year bourbon? Because with a 20-year bourbon, I'm expecting to lick a freaking tree. Mm-hmm. I'm not licking a tree here. There is that oakiness to it, like it came from an old warehouse.
But it's brown sugar.
Oh my god!
It's oak. It's a little bit of tobacco and a hint of leather.
Oh yeah, this
is just. It's great.
Okay. So you might be in trouble, bub. You might be.
It's a tough shootout.
Man. Yeah, this thing is just effervescent in all the right ways. The finish is just going and going and going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, man.
Or like that scene in Dude, Where's My Car? And then...
And then... So like I always say, when Beam makes a special release, when they do a true special release, they nail it on the head every single time.
They're a professional carpenter, then they just get the hammer out in one swing and
bang, and it's gone. It's done. This is one of those examples. This thing is really good. It's a heavy hitter. Later, hopefully in the next month or so, we have a friend who goes to Bardstown every year and collects the entire Bardstown collection.
Dude, I know. I'm still trying to figure out how he pulls it off.
Well, I mean, he's the man.
I guess.
He is the man. So we have a buddy who has them all at his house. We're going to go over there at some point. We're going to do a bottle share. We're going to try this compared to every single one of them. I'd love to do it blind.
Oh, I would totally love to do it blind.
So I'll even donate like a bunch of glassware. We'll bring glassware. So if you're watching this, we'll bring glassware. So,
Sean.
Yes, Sean.
We're bringing glassware.
We love you. Anyway.
Steve, we haven't forgot about you either.
And Tal,
yeah.
Of course. So, all in all, this thing hits a home run for me. It checks all the boxes. The nose is amazing. The color is amazing.
The finish
the flavor
is
amazing.
fantastic.
The finish is just going. I've taken 2 sips and it's still just on the forefront. Mm-hmm. So, for this one, this is a solid A, bordering on an A+. Some of the best bourbon I've had this year.
Solid A, guaranteed.
Yep. So we want to thank you for joining us. That's a review for this 20-year Jim Beam Bardstown Collection Edition. If you can get a hold of this bottle at retail, and this is one that I think I'd pay up a little bit for. Just after tasting it, I'd pay up a little bit for this. But don't go absolutely crazy.
Don't go bonkers.
Yeah, just try a pour at a friend's if you have cool friends like that. Otherwise, be looking out for this because it's well worth your time to try and hunt. So, thank you for joining us. We want you to go down below, hit that like and subscribe button if you're really enjoying the content. We try to put out awesome stuff for you guys, and we appreciate each and every one of you. That notification bell is there is also, as Jake just reminded me with the old ding. And until we drink again, we want to remind you to share a pour with your friends and family.
Because just like the movies.
Memories don't make themselves. Cheers.
Cheers.
That was all right.